So let us go through this question. Question number 15. Okay. Yes, obviously the sum is different than the other sums which obviously I have done. No repetition of sums I will do. Yeah. Any sum which is similar, just think वो आपके लिए है for solving. Okay. Similar sums मैं कभी भी दोबारा नहीं लूँगी. I will just take one variety of each. Okay. Yeah. So on 31st March 2013, ठीक है, तो ये डेट दिया हुआ है. Fine. Balances are extracted from the books of Sundakpu Manufacturing Company Limited. So see this cost ledger control account, right? Yeah. CLC, also known as GLA. Yeah. So cost ledger control account is also known as GLA. तो ट्रायल बैलेंस में GLA दिख गया आपको, मतलब it is non-integral accounting का sum. Clear everyone? Okay. Next. Because when I start with say after 5 to 6 lectures I will start with integral accounting. तो वहाँ पे आपको समझेगा question same होता है, integral और non integral का same. They give you opening trial balance, they give you transactions, and they tell you to journalize ledger and closing trial balance. You're also same thing. So the only difference, the only ledger that will help you to identify will be this ledger only, GLA. ठीक है? So these are the probable, what you call, transactions. ये रहा journal entries यहाँ से start होगा. Yeah, following transaction took place. Yeah. नीचे कुछ information दिया है. Some information is there. Let me highlight that information for you. Factory overheads are applied to production at the rate 150% of direct wages. Yeah, see this line. Factory overheads applied to production 150% of direct wages. ना indirect नहीं लेना है, सिर्फ direct wages. Any under or over absorbed overheads being carried forward for adjustment in the subsequent month. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of this? Yeah, write it in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. ये लाइन का क्या मीनिंग है? Any under or over absorbed overheads being carried forward for adjustment in the subsequent month. What do you understand by this sentence? For factory overheads, वो तो समझ में आया. 150% of direct wages charge करने हैं, वो तो easy है, that is easy. But what do you understand by this statement, by this sentence? Anyone, just give a try. I want answers. Yeah, I just don't want anybody sitting there quietly. No, you have to give answers. Wrong to wrong chalega, but at least use your brains. Think. ये line का meaning क्या है? What is the meaning of this sentence? Yeah. What happened to today? Chinmay, Pratvi, Aniksha, Shubham, Ranjana, Riya. क्या हो गया? Think. What is the meaning of this sentence? Okay, absorption amount will be transferred to another ledger account. Okay. Anyone? Anyone? Parth is saying it will be carried forward to the trial balance. Okay. Anyone? Anyone? Any other answer? Any other thought process for this sentence? Okay. So, Haniksha, yeah, you said absorption amount will be transferred. Yeah, correct. It will be transferred, but not to another ledger account. It will be transferred to trial balance. Okay. So, Parth, you gave the right answer. Very good. So, it will be carried forward to the trial balance. Okay. तो ये sentence का meaning क्या है कि you have to treat factory overheads as non-period cost. आप लोग सब भूल गए, राइट? हमने नॉन पीरियड कॉस्ट किया था इन द बिगनिंग ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, पीरियड एंड नॉन पीरियड कॉस्ट. याद आया? या अब आप लोग सोच रहे होगे अरे मैम हमको आज का सुबह का याद नहीं रहता है, आप कहाँ पीछे 10 दिन पहले का हमको याद दिला रहे हो. बराबर ना? राइट ना? करेक्ट ना? So period and non-period cost, I had showed you the distinguish between period non-period cost. So this is the meaning of non-period cost, that it should be transferred. They are saying, see, it should be carried forward for adjustment in the subsequent month. मतलब next month जब trial balance बनेगा तो वहाँ दिखना चाहिए. मतलब एब्जॉर्प्शन नहीं करना है, पे कर दो, चार्ज कर दो, बट जो थर्ड स्टेप होता है एब्जॉर्प्शन, अंडर एंड ओवर एब्जॉर्प्शन, वो नहीं करना है आपको. क्लियर? ओके. Is this clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is it clear? Okay, fine, yeah. Okay, thanks, dear, yeah. Yeah, Siddhi, Ranjana, Haniksha, Shubham, Parth, yeah, thanks. Next, see, next wala dekho. All admin and selling expenses are treated as period cost. अब ये लोग ने बोल दिया कि you have to treat them as what? Period cost. किसको? Admin overheads को and selling expenses को. Okay. Okay. And charge off to costing P&L account of the month in which they are incurred. Incurred मतलब paid. ठीक है, नहीं भी बोला होता तो भी हम ये स्टेप तो करते ही, obviously, right? Even if they don't say कि admin and selling expenses are to be treated as period cost and transferred to P&L account, even I would have done the same thing. In absence of information, what have I taught you? You have to pay, you have to charge, and you have to absorb. Okay, but only in case of factory, they are very specific. If factory overheads for this sum will be treated as non-period cost, and admin overheads and selling overheads will be treated as a period cost. मतलब आप pay करोगे, charge करोगे और absorb भी करोगे. Okay. Prepare following accounts: SLC, WIP, finished goods, CLC, trial balance, costing, P&L account. Okay. बाकी ledgers नहीं पूछा है, तो that doesn't mean you will not prepare. You have to prepare because those ledgers say you will get some balances which you will transfer to other ledgers. Okay, that is the reason. So even if they have asked you to prepare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ledgers, but totally we have prepared 11 ledgers, right? Including the GLA, yeah, 11 ledgers. तो पूछा 5 है, but बनाना आपको 11 तो पड़ेगा. Okay, it's like that, right? So is the question clear to everyone? Question is clear? Question समझ में आया? वो important है ज़्यादा. Okay, thanks Aniksha. चलो, now start with the journal entries. Okay, yeah, thanks Harshil, Shubham. Start. लिखो. Journal entries in the books of. Write the name of the manufacturer. Okay, start. See the transaction. क्या पूछा है पहला? I guess the video is lagging because of internet issues. Yeah. First is raw material. Okay, now see, raw material may be, see, there are how many? Raw material may first, purchase of raw material, return to supplier, issued to production, and return to stores. So these four entries are under the same heading. Okay, I repeat. Yeah. Raw material, इसमें चार एंट्रीज है, चार ट्रांजैक्शन है. फर्स्ट, परचेज फ्रॉम एसएन कंपनी, ये क्रेडिटर है, राइट? हाँ. If the name of the partner, if the name of the party is mentioned, मतलब it is a credit purchase. Then return to supplier means purchase return entry. Then issued to production means raw material issued to production. Then return to stores means raw material which was issued to production is now returned. Am I clear? I repeat, purchase from SN company means credit purchase entry. Return to supplier means purchase return entry. Issued to production means raw material issued to production. And fourth one, return to stores. ये वाला. Return to stores means raw material issued for production is returned. Am I clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. समझ में आया? So raw material में भी चार transactions है. Okay? Yeah. Okay, तो चलो, let us write down journal entries. So see, you can see here. Yeah. Right now. Raw material purchase from SN company, or you can write raw material purchased on credit. You can give this heading also. I repeat, journal entry number 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. Okay? So raw material purchased from SN company, or you can write raw material purchased on credit. एक ही बात है. Okay, so SLC to GLA 95,000. Okay. Next, journal entry number 1B, return to supplier means purchase return. So first entry को उल्टा कर दो, reverse the first entry, GLA to SLC. That CLC, cost ledger control, is only GLA, huh? Yeah, so you can even use the word CLC instead of GLA. Actually question में GLA CLC word use किया है ना, आप लोग भी CLC लिखो, ठीक है? Use the word CLC, huh, students? Wait, I'll also change that. I'll also change the word and make it CLC. Okay? Because question में CLC बोला है ना, तो हम भी चलो वही abbreviation use करेंगे. Cost ledger control for GLA. Okay? Then journal entry number 1C, raw material issued to production. Issued means raw material is going out. Credit what goes out. Debit what comes in. Okay? So WIP में it is coming. WIP ledger control account debit to SLC. ठीक है? Then journal entry number 1D, raw material returned to stores means raw material issued to production returned. Okay? So SLC to WIP. SLC to WIP. ठीक है. Okay, so I hope all the 4 entries are done by you. A, B, C, D. Next. Next क्या बोला है? Productive wages. See this. Productive wages. Productive wages means direct wages. Yeah. और साथ में नीचे indirect भी दिया हुआ है. So indirect wages, direct wages दोनों दिया हुआ है. I have taught you the rule: pay, charge, absorption. So let us go with that. We will first pay it, then charge it, and then absorb it. Okay. So right now, journal entry number 2, A. Direct wages paid. Wages paid, direct plus indirect, दोनों. We change this word GLA to CLC करते हैं. Sorry, wage control to CLC. ठीक है. Then charge it. Wages charged. Wages paid, pay together. 40 plus 25, 65. And then charge it. In absence of information, assume whatever is paid is fully charged. So direct wages will be charged to WIP, indirect will be charged to factory. Okay. And wages absorption, we will see when we close the ledger. So दो line छोड़ दो. Wages paid, wages charged, and wages absorption. Okay. Absorption entry we always get from ledger. Yeah. Next. Video is lagging actually. Yeah. Factory overheads incurred. Okay. Yeah. Factory overheads incurred. And don't forget, we have to charge it also. Yeah. Incurred means pay. So pay, charge, and absorption का entry. ठीक है. तो charge कितना करना है? बोला है 150 of direct wages. वो भूलना नहीं. And as per the question, factory overheads को absorb नहीं करना है, उसको directly transfer करना है. Okay. We have to treat it as a non-period cost as per the question. Okay. So let us do as per the question. Yeah. See this? Journal entry number 3A, 3B, 3C. Okay, right. Factory overheads paid, FOH2, right? CLC. Because GLA की जगह पे they have used this abbreviation, cost ledger control. ठीक है? Next, factory overheads charged. कितना charge करने बोला है? 150%. 150% of what? Of only direct wages. Direct wages कितना है? 40,000. Okay. So 40,000 का 150%. Answer is 60,000. Right here, 60,000. Okay. Clear? Am I clear about factory overheads? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Incurred means paid. You have to charge it. They have said it is 150% of direct wages. Okay. Indirect mat le lena ha galti se. Yeah. Only direct wages. So direct wages is only 40,000. 40,000 ka 150%. Okay. Yeah. Thanks Harshal, Parth, Haniksha, Ria. Thank you. अभी एब्जॉर्प्शन तो होगा नहीं बिकॉज क्वेश्चन ने बोला है कि यू हैव टू ट्रीट इट एज अ पीरियड कॉस्ट. सो राइट दैट. लिखो उधर लिखो नो एंट्री because it is a non-period cost. As per question. Simultaneously give your attendance in the chat box. Next. Next, selling and administrative expenses. Okay. Let me make you this understand. Yadav, when you do final accounts, if it is what do you call it? Wages and salary, then we take it to manufacturing or trading account. But if they give you salary and wages, then we take it to P&L account. I repeat, okay, I'm just connecting it. Okay, if it is wages and salaries, then we take it to trading debit or manufacturing debit. But if they give you salary and wages, the first word is word salary, so it will go to P&L account. Similarly, what is the first word here? Selling. एंड देन इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव. तो हम इसको क्या ट्रीट करेंगे? सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ट्रीट करेंगे. समझा? हम इसको एडमिन ओवरहेड्स ट्रीट नहीं करेंगे, हम इसको सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ओवरहेड्स ट्रीट करेंगे. ओके, तो सेम पे, चार्ज एंड एब्जॉर्प्शन. ठीक है. सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ओवरहेड्स पेड 4A, 4B, 4C, and selling and distribution overheads charged. In absence of information, assume whatever is paid is fully charged. Okay. Selling and distribution overheads account debit to GLA की जगह पे CLC. Okay. CLC. Like this. 4A. Then 4B. Cost of sales account debit to SLC. SND. COS account debit to SND. Okay. Charge amount is not given. So whatever is paid, assume it to be fully charged. दूसरा, third one is absorption. Okay, so वो तो हम लेजर से देख लेंगे what is the balancing figure, whether it is under absorption, whether it is over absorption या whether it is nothing. क्योंकि अगर वो टैली हो गया तो obviously no entry हो जाएगा फिर. ठीक है. Next, journal entry number 5. They have said cost of finished goods transferred to warehouse. ये एक नया Matlab, this is a new terminology which you are hearing it for the first time in the sum. But uska meaning क्या होता है? Cost of production. Okay. So if exam में आया, cost of finished goods transferred to warehouse means it is cost of production का entry. So finished goods ledger control account debit to WIP ledger control. Okay. See, they will never give you an exam directly. Cost of production, cost of goods sold. थोड़ा घुमा फिरा के पूछेंगे. Okay. वही meaning होगा, but थोड़ा घुमा के पूछेंगे. Okay, so that you get confused. Just look at the first word, cost of finished goods transferred, but where? To the warehouse. मतलब सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एक्सपेंस इस पे इनकर नहीं हुआ है. ओके, हाँ, वेयर हाउस में जाएगा, वेयर हाउस में जब गुड्स जाएगा उसके बाद सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ओवरहेड्स इनकर होता है, बराबर ना. हाँ, तो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज रीडिंग द लाइन दैट अरे इट कैन बी कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स. नो, इट इज नॉट कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स. कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स कब होता है? जब आप सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एक्सपेंस इनकर कर चुके होते हैं, यू ऑलरेडी पेड इट. Okay, yeah. So this is just cost of finished goods transferred, but where? To the warehouse. Once the goods reach the warehouse, uske baad selling and distribution expense starts. Okay. Am I clear about journal entry number 5? Is journal entry number 5 clear to everyone? Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks Aniksha, thanks Shubham, Harshil, thank you. Okay, now journal entry number 6, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold or cost of sales एक ही बात है. Cost of sales account debit to FG, 2,10,000. It's actually a bit lagging. It's okay, but yeah. ठीक है. Journal entry number 6, cost of goods sold. COS account debit to FG. Next, journal entry number 7. Okay. They have said sales to Rakesh Limited. तो राकेश कौन है? ऑब्वियसली पार्टी. तो इफ पार्टीज नेम इज गिवन मींस ही इज माय डेटर. करेक्ट ना? हाँ, तो दिस इज अ क्रेडिट सेल. ओके, सो आइदर यू राइट क्रेडिट सेल और यू कैन गिव द हेडिंग सेल्स टू राकेश लिमिटेड. एक ही बात है. ठीक है. सो वी विल नॉट यूज द वर्ड जीएलए क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में जीएलए वर्ड ही नहीं यूज हुआ है, सीएलसी वर्ड यूज हुआ है. ओके, सीएलसी अकाउंट to sales. Let me see what is the value. Sales to Rakesh Limited, 3 lakhs. Okay, right here, 3 lakhs. Okay. So exam में in the opening trial balance GLA word is used, then only you use GLA. If they have used the word cost ledger control, then you use that word CLC. If they have used the word nominal ledger control, then you use the word NLC. Okay, so depending on sum में क्या दिया है, trial balance में कौन सा abbreviation use हुआ है, you will also use the same. Clear? Okay. So as per the question, there are only 7 journal entries. But as I told you, question में जैसा दिखता है वैसा होता नहीं है. There are hidden entries also. So you have to write those hidden entries. Okay. So these are the hidden entries. Journal entry number 8, 9, and 10. Balance in COS account transferred. This will be a hidden entry. I will get it from the ledger. So entry fixed है. Cost of sales to finished goods. नहीं ट्रांसफर किया ना, बैलेंस इन यूएस अकाउंट, तो ये सीपीएल पे जाएगा. We students, this will go to CPL. Yeah, will go to CPL. Okay. जर्नल एंट्री चेंज नहीं होने वाली. हाँ, अमाउंट होगा ऑब्वियसली. तो कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू सीपीएल. नेक्स्ट जर्नल एंट्री नंबर 9, हिडन एंट्री नंबर 9, बैलेंस इन सेल्स अकाउंट ट्रांसफर, सीपीएल अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स. ठीक है. एंड लास्ट 10th वन, बैलेंस इन सीपीएल अकाउंट ट्रांसफर. सो लास्ट लेक्चर हमने ये सम स्टार्ट किया था 15th वाला, करेक्ट. 31st March ये. These were the highlights of the sum. What was there in the sum? The highlights are here in this working note. Sorry, in the journal entry. Yeah. Raw material purchased, credit pay, returns, then issued to production, return to stores. Okay, so there were 4 entries under the first transaction. Then wages paid, charged, and absorption. Factory overheads paid, charged, and absorption. Okay, and here, see, I have written it in red. No entry because it is a non-period cost. Question has said that you have to treat factory overheads as a non-period cost. Then selling and distribution, finished goods transferred to warehouse, cost of goods sold, credit sales. Then these were the balancing figures, 8, 9, 10, the hidden entries, which we will get from the ledger today. Okay. Now we have to just post the journal entries into ledgers today. Okay. Okay. So let us do that. These are the journal entries which you will prepare, as I always keep saying. Stores ledger, WIP ledger, finished goods ledger, and wage control ledger. Try to fit in one page. इसको एक ही पेज में fit करो. ठीक है? 5-6 lines is more than enough for these ledgers. Right? I repeat. Stores ledger account, WIP ledger, finished goods ledger, and wage control ledger. Make it in one page. Then next page, where you take FOH, factory overheads ledger. Admin overheads is not there in the sum, so you can skip the ledger. Then you take selling and distribution overheads ledger. Then cost of sales ledger, costing P&L ledger, and GLA. Try to fit this all in one page. Okay. जिसमें just see to it that GLA is of 10 lines. बाकी तो सब 4-5 lines is more than enough. Okay. Yeah. Cost of sales 3-4 lines में adjust हो जाता है. CPL 5 lines is more than enough. And make a small closing trial balance. You can use a fresh page for this, or if you have space, you can adjust it. It will take hardly 5 lines. Okay, 5 to 6. सबसे पहले क्या करोगे? Transfer all the opening balances. Okay. So opening balance of stores ledger 35,000. 45,000. WIP opening balance 38,000. Finished goods opening balance 25,000. Okay. And then GLA opening balance on the credit side 98,000. Okay. So these opening balances obviously given in the question under opening trial balance. Okay. Let us post the journal entries. First one, SLC to CLC 95,000. Okay, the name is CLC. So we'll also change this name. GLA ki jagah we will make it CLC. I told you, whatever abbreviation is used in the question, we will follow that. Yes, CLC. Okay. SLC to CLC 95,000. Okay. First effect, SLC to CLC 95,000. Second effect, CLC account credit side by SLC 95,000. Okay. See to it that we're simultaneously giving the second effect so that you don't forget. Next, CLC to SLC 3,000. Okay. I generally have a habit of doing the debit side first. Yeah. CLC to SLC 3,000. Second effect, SLC credit side by CLC account 3,000. Okay. Next, WIP to SLC 98,000. Okay, so go to WIP ledger debit side. WIP to SLC account 98,000. Second effect, SLC credit side by WIP ledger control account 98,000. Next, SLC to WIP 3,000. Okay, so SLC debit side to WIP ledger control account 3,000. Second effect by WIP, I mean WIP में credit side by SLC 3,000. Okay. Next, second entry, wage control to CLC 65,000. Come to wages, wage control to CLC 65,000. Second effect, give it in CLC by wage control 65,000. Next, एक किया अभी चार्ज का एंट्री. Okay, WIP FOH to wage control 40 and 25. Okay. So WIP to wage control 40,000 and factory overheads to wage control 25,000. इसका second effect obviously will go to wage control credit side, charge का entry by WIP ledger control account and by FOH ledger control account. 3,000, 25,000. बाकी पे हो गया, चार्ज हो गया, absorption we will see it from the ledger. Okay, whether it tallies or whether there is a balance. Then FOH to CLC 50,000. Right on. FOH to CLC account paid entry 50,000. Second effect will go to CLC credit side by FOH ledger control account 50,000. Next, I paid it, now I will charge it. WIP to FOH 60,000. So WIP to FOH 60,000. WIP to FOH ledger control account 60,000. Second effect in FOH, the credit side by WIP ledger control account 60,000. मैंने पे कर दिया, चार्ज कर दिया, एब्जॉर्प्शन तो नहीं आएगा, forget it. Next, Selling and distribution to SCLC 40,000. Selling and distribution to CLC 40,000. So on the debit side, write down to CLC in selling and distribution account 40,000. Take the second effect in CLC. Credit side by selling and distribution overheads ledger control account 40,000. Okay. Then इसका charge का entry cost of sales to selling and distribution, cost of sales account debit to selling and distribution overheads ledger control account. You have to write the whole abbreviation. Yeah. How much? 40,000. इसका second effect will go to S&D. The credit side by cost of sales account 1,000. Okay. So absorption we will see from the ledger what to do. Then COP का entry FG to WIP 2,13,000. Okay, FG to WIP. Write it here. To WIP ledger control account 2,13,000. Okay, second effect WIP ledger में on the credit side by finished goods ledger control account 2,13,000. Next is also done. Yeah. Then COS का entry COS to FG 2,10,000. Okay. COS to FG. Write it here. 2,10,000 in FG on the credit side and COS on the debit side. So finished goods ledger control 2,10,000. Okay. Next. So this is also done. This is also done. Next, credit sales. CLC to sales 3 lakhs. Okay, CLC to sales. So CLC के debit side में to sales 3 lakhs. Okay, second effect sales में आएगा on the credit side by CLC account 3 lakhs. Okay. Okay, that's it. So all my 7 journal entries I have posted. Rest 8, 9, 10 though are balancing figures. We will see it from the ledger. Okay. So till here it is clear to everyone. समझ में आया? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Till here, is it clear to everyone? Okay, nothing great I have done. Just posted the journal entries into their respective ledger accounts, giving 2 effects. Okay, fine. Yeah. Thanks, Parth, Nikita, Nishant, Shubham, Ria, Monica. Niksha, yeah, thanks. Okay. So should I proceed with the ledger balancing now? Since we have posted the, yeah. ठीक है, तो चलो ledger balancing करते हैं. So, as I kept saying, and as I keep saying, ledger balancing will be always in the order of your making your ledger. I repeat, You will balance your ledger in the order you have made your ledgers, except for certain sums where we close the say factory overheads first if it is mentioned in the question. Okay, this is last lecture we did. We did not close stock first in the last lecture, the sum which we had taken up. We had closed first FOH account, factory overheads ledger control account, because there was something mentioned in the question like factory overheads was paid and factory overheads was under absorbed. Second step of factory overheads charged was not done in the sum. Okay, for that reason we first closed factory overheads in the last lecture. Okay, because उसका जो चार्ज का एंट्री है जो बैलेंसिंग फिगर है that will be reflected in WIP ledger. That is the reason we cannot close stock first. Okay, in the last lecture I'm just relating it. Okay? यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. So here we can close in the order we have made our ledger. Okay, so let me start now. In 98 and 3000, then 98,000 plus, obviously this side will be more. Just a minute, students. Yeah. 45,000 debit side plus 95,000 plus 3,000. Okay, 1,33,000. Write it here. 1 lakh 1,33,000. Write the totals. 1,33,000 minus 3,000 and 98,000 minus 98,000 and 3,000. So the answer is 32,000. So please write it here. 32,000. Okay, right here. By closing balance or by balance carried on, that also you can write. By closing balance 32,000. Okay, right? इसका second effect will go to trial balance. We have made a trial balance, right? Without double. Closing trial balance. Okay, SLC account, the debit column, 35, sorry, 32,000. Okay, next. Next, come to WIP. Just a minute. So let me close this. Eight thousand plus 98,000 plus 40,000 plus 60,000. 2,36,000. Right in here. 2,36,000. The total on the both the sides. Okay, minus 2,13,000 and 3,000. So the answer is 20,000. Okay, so write the closing balance 20,000. Yeah, by closing balance. Okay, 20,000. Yes, students, start giving your attendance in the chat box and pay attention over the screen also. Give the second effect in closing trial balance. WIP ledger control account in the debit column 20,000. Okay. Next, close FG, finished goods ledger control. Let me see the balance. Yeah. 2,13,000 plus 25,000, 2,38,000. Okay, so write it here. 2,38,000. 2,38,000. Subtract the credit side, minus 2,10,000. And the answer is 28,000. My closing balance to write here. By closing balance 28,000. Okay. Take the second effect in closing trial balance. Right here, finished goods ledger control account 28,000. Okay. Next, wage control. अरे ये तो टैली हो रहा है, तो लिख दो इधर 65,000. This is a tally amount 65,000. And here you want, you can highlight, you can mention correct tallies. Just write your tally. So come to your journal entry. Yeah, journal entry may come to journal entry number 2C. Okay. Yeah. So right here, no entry. Wages absorption, no entry. Because ledger tallied. Or you can write wage control account tallied. Okay. Next, so my wages is also done. FOH. Okay, FOH. So this is 75,000. So right here, 75,000. And you're getting a balance of minus 60, that is 15,000 ka balance. Okay, yeah, 15,000 balance. So क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला है, पे करो, चार्ज करो, बट एब्जॉर्ब मत करो, बिकॉज दे आर ट्रीटिंग इट एज अ नॉन पीरियड कॉस्ट. तो इसका क्या होगा, आई विल टेक इट एज अ क्लोजिंग बैलेंस. Closing balance. What is the reason? The reason is that we are treating it as a non-period cost. Okay? Yeah. So second effect will be seen in closing trial balance. Yeah. Factory overheads ledger control account 15,000. Okay. Next, selling and distribution overheads Oh, this also get tallies. So just write here 40,000, 40,000. Okay. Just write here tally. Okay. Then let us see. Go to your journal entry. Yeah, 4-1. 4A, 4B, 4C wala. Selling and distribution, absorption. So right here, no entry. Because selling and distribution overheads ledger control account tallied. Next. So this is also done, this is also done. Fine. Now coming on to COS. And let's close COS account. Let's close COS account. How much? 2 lakh 10 plus 40 is 2 lakh 50. So just write it down here. Yeah. Lakh 50. Balance will also be the same. Take the balance obviously to CPL. 2 lakh 50. Take the second effect to CPL. CPL में डालो on the debit side. To cost of sales account 2 lakh 50. Give the second effect. Okay. Yeah. Next, close sales 3 lakhs. Then take the balance obviously to CPL. So to CPL 3 lakhs. Okay. Second effect will go in costing P&L account. Buy sales 3 lakhs. Okay. Then close CPL account. Okay. Obviously, take the balance to CLC, that is GLA. Yeah. To CLC account 50,000. This is what? This is my net profit, obviously. So, obviously, next lecture when you rejoin with the same meeting ID password at 9 o'clock, then the remaining part will be done and we will start with the news. Okay, so I'm just stopping till here. So, and remaining part, next lecture we'll continue. So last lecture, we just, yeah, we did this part. Costing P&L account, we took the balance to obviously CLC or GLA. That was a net profit which was transferred. Okay, we'll give the second effect. 50,000 का second effect. Give it in CLC on the credit side. So write your by hosting P&L account or CPL we get, right? Okay, write your 50,000. Right? Yeah. Then close obviously CLC account. Close CLC account. We check the credit side balance. 98,000 plus 95,000 plus 65,000 plus 50,000 plus 40,000 plus 50,000. So 3,98,000. Okay, Haniksha, trial balance tally with 95. Okay, fine. Good. That's my balance here, 3,98,000. Okay. So let me write here 3,98,000. Okay. 3,98,000. Okay. Minus the debit side. Debit side mein how much total I have? 3 lakhs and 3,000. Okay. So this minus 3,000 minus 3 lakhs. The answer is 95. Okay. So Haniksha has also got the same answer. Obviously, her answer is right because total of your stock, when you total the closing balance of your stock, it should be equal to your GLA closing. Okay. So closing balance. Okay, two closing balance. How much we got? 95,000. Okay. Now let us check. Take it to CLC account, the credit column. Okay, 95. Now let us see. Obviously, this has to tally. Total. Now let me check. 32,000 plus 20,000 plus 28,000 plus this 15,000 of factory. So 95. Okay. This is the tally amount. Okay. So this completes my closing trial balance. Then go back to your journal entries. Yeah. We have to pass. Yeah. We have already passed the journal entries. We have to write the amounts now. So COS to CPL. What is the amount? Let me check. 2,50,000 and CPL was 3 lakh for sales or यहाँ पे 50. Okay, so we will have to transfer that entries. Yeah, so journal entry number 8, balance in COS account transferred, COS to CPL. Write here the value. Okay, 2,50,000. Okay, 2,50,000. Next, journal entry number 9, which you get from the ledger, balance in sales account transferred, CPL to sales. How much is the balance we got? 3 lakhs. Okay, next, 10th one, balance in CPL account transfer. Okay, now which balance is this? Obviously the net profit which you are transferring. So the net profit wala entry. Okay, so the journal entry is CPL account debit to CLC. Okay, how much is the net profit? 50,000. Okay, when journal entries are asked in exam, you get full 15 marks only when you transfer these hidden entries also. Okay, This one. Okay. Screenshot of this, obviously after the lecture I will share it with you. Right? Is the sum clear to everyone? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Is the whole sum clear? Journal entry, posting them into the ledger, then taking the balances of the ledger as hidden entries, then tallying your closing trial balance. Yeah, all this you have to do in 30 minutes. Okay, all this comes only with practice. If you don't practice, obviously you will never understand the technicality in the sum, which ledger has to be closed first. Okay. All these technicalities you will come to know only when you are solving.